Imagine crossing stormy seas in nothing but a wooden longship, surrounded by warriors with one mission: to make their mark on history. These are the Vikings, the fearless, mysterious explorers whose story is far more complex than legend. Who were they really? And how did their daring quests shape the world as we know it? This is the true story of the Vikings, with secrets and surprises you won't believe. Our journey doesn't start on the battlefield, but in Viking villages, where the warriors lived more than the brutal lives we've heard about. They had families, traditions, and complex beliefs that shaped every adventure. But one man dreamed of more. Ragnar Lothbrok, a farmer with visions of greatness, driven by signs he believed came from the gods themselves. Ragnar was inspired by tales of far-off lands filled with wealth, and he vowed to sail west to claim his destiny. This was the start of the Viking Age. Ragnar and his warriors struck fear into the hearts of those they encountered with swift and brutal raids. But for them, this was an act of honor, a way to prove their worth to the gods. Yet not everyone in Ragnar's village supported these raids. Some feared angering the gods, wondering if Ragnar's ambition might bring destruction upon them all. But Ragnar pushed on, challenging even his own people's traditions, driven by visions of the riches that lay across the sea. But then a shocking betrayal changed everything. During an ambitious raid on an English monastery, Ragnar's men faced an ambush, a trap set by those who knew his plans. Forced to retreat, Ragnar questioned his path for the first time. Had he truly been following the god's will, or was he blinded by ambition? In the depths of doubt, Ragnar experienced a powerful vision of Odin, the one-eyed god of wisdom and war. Odin revealed a new purpose. Ragnar was to spread Viking culture, not just conquer. This vision renewed his purpose, transforming him into not only a warrior but a leader who sought new lands to settle. With Odin's guidance, Ragnar set his sights beyond raiding, establishing settlements in foreign lands. Viking villages began to spring up across Europe, in England, France, and even Iceland. Now the Vikings weren't just raiders, they were farmers, traders, and craftsmen, weaving their culture into lands far from home. Surprisingly, the English and Viking communities began to interact and even trade. Viking craftsmanship, storytelling, and beliefs began to influence local cultures, leaving a permanent mark. These unlikely alliances would reshape Europe in ways neither side could have foreseen. As years passed, Ragnar, now older but still driven, decided to undertake one final battle. Leading a raid on a heavily fortified English stronghold, he sought a glorious end fitting for a Viking legend. But this time, his age and overconfidence led to his downfall. Ragnar was captured and ultimately met his end in a pit of venomous snakes. Ragnar's death ignited a fire in his sons, Bjorn Ironside, Ivar the Boneless, and others, who vowed to continue his legacy. They launched a massive invasion known as the Great Heathen Army to avenge their father, spreading Viking influence even further across Europe. The Vikings' journey didn't end with Ragnar's death. Their influence shaped history, from language and mythology to place names and even modern laws. While their raids may be remembered, their legacy lives on in ways the world continues to celebrate and uncover. So, the next time you think of the Vikings as mere raiders, remember their journeys, their gods, and their quest to leave a mark. The Vikings weren't just warriors, they were dreamers, explorers, and settlers who dared to venture beyond the horizon.